Amber here, and well, it is time for the commentary video of the Spiral Abyss. Yep, I always do it for every single version, so well, might as well do it here. So, in this Spiral Abyss, it's pretty much one of the easiest in the game. Like, I'm not joking. I am checking the enemies here just to make sure that the team that I'm gonna be running will take these on. But the main strategy for floor 11 is just bring Hydro characters, because look at this. All party members receive a 60% cryo damage bonus, and all party members receive a 60% Hydro damage bonus. So what you want to bring is a cryo team or a Hydro team. So Nuvolette, Ayaka, Ayato, Tartaglia, any other character that you could probably think of that is Cryo or Hydro, just bring those and you should be fine. But usually in Monolith floors, you could just run Venti, which is what I used here. But yeah, this is the team I ran right there. And let's just hop in to this Spiral Abyss commentary. So here is floor 11, chamber 1. It's not that bad. It's a monolith floor, so on the first half, you just have to deal with Eremites and treasure hoarders. Shouldn't be a problem here, since if you do have a animal crowd controller like Venti or Sucrose or Kazuha, you should be fine, since you could suck them up and they go away from the monolith, which means that you could focus on other fighters as well. So yeah, you could just use animal supports, or you can bring a DPS team, since you could just one-shot them pretty fast, especially on floor 11, since floor 11 isn't as bad as floor 12 in terms of HP pools of the enemies. So yeah, mainly the general strategy for these monolith floors is just bring an animal support, and that's basically it. But yeah, there is the first half. Not really that bad. Just, again, bring animal or bring a team that could basically wipe everyone out. And there we go. That is the first half. And here's the second half. It's just a lava churl, a stonehide lava churl, and a electro lava churl. So you can freeze them in place, which is what I did here, and destroy them, or you can just bring a DPS team. DPS teams are usually the best for these kinds of enemies, since you could just nuke them down, since there's only just one enemy on the team. But yeah, I'm about to finish this fight off, actually. Yeah, this is it. This is the end for this Electro Lava Churl. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this monolith floor is pretty easy. It's not like the last update, 4.0, where there's a bunch of enemies that attack the monolith constantly. It's not that bad here, so yeah, it's pretty doable. Here's the first half of chamber 2. This is just a bunch of specters. Not bad either. Just bring Hydro and you should be fine, since all the specters are every element except Hydro. So yeah, every element except Hydro and Anemo. So just bring a character that can take these guys out, no problem, and you should be fine. So yeah, right here we have Venti, just sucking up the specters, so that we could deal as much damage to them as possible, since there are 18 of these things. So having an animal crowd controller is pretty good on these types of floors. But yeah, as you can see here, we're basically finishing up the fight at this point. Just letting Yoimiya run wild. We have plenty of time on the clock, so yeah, we can just do whatever we want here and defeat these guys up. But yeah, I am recently building Yoimiya, at least her weapon and her talents up, because I kind of use her a lot. But then again, I have Hu Tao, so yeah. But currently her thing is at level 8 talents. But anyways, here is chamber 2 second half. It's just a Ruin Guard, and then after that it's just a Ruin Greater, and then after that it's just a Ruin Drake. So yeah, just 3 robots you have to deal with. These guys are just damage sponges. You can just literally wail on them and they die. So yeah, no trouble here. Just nuke them down and you should be a-okay. Yeah, these, again, 411 isn't that bad. but but maybe those people who have not have tested out floor 11 or are stuck on floor 11, this video is for you. So yeah, it's the only reason why I cover floor 11 in the first place. It's so that because these introduce new enemies anyway. It's the only floors, floor 11 and floor 12 are the only floors that change enemies. So yeah, I have to showcase floor 11 at least in this Spiral Abyss. But yeah, there we go. Chamber 2 wasn't that bad. But here is Chamber 3. These just are a bunch of enemies at once. It's Pyro, Electro Slimes, and then you have the shrooms. Yeah, the mushrooms. So yeah, these are pretty easy to deal with. We got the crabs here too, and the seahorse. Yeah, these enemies aren't that bad either. Look at this. This is pretty easy. You have to deal with the crab and the seahorse. Just bring any character that can effectively deal with those elements and you should be fine. But yeah. Well, there you go. Those are them defeated. And then now we have the Abyss Mage and then two of those orbs. The orbs are stationary, so they don't move. So they are pretty easy to deal with regardless. So yeah, just quickly take them down. Should be fine here. Yeah, there's really nothing for me to say. Just nuke them down. That's it. Yeah, you and me are doing the work here. Alright, so here is the second half, which is probably going to be the hardest chamber in this floor, I guess? Yeah, because these guys are tanky as crap. Took me a long time to even nuke them down. I think it took me 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes to nuke these guys down. Because look at how much damage I'm doing, and then look at how much HP they have. It sucks. It sucks. They are literal damage sponges. And we had to deal with these guys on 4.0, by the way. These large, tanky boys who deal a ton of hydro damage. They are really, really annoying. Look at this! I'm doing like 10k on normal! And then on the burst here, I'm pretty sure I do like 30k. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is a 30k burst, and they're taking it like champs. They're taking it like champs. Yeah, these guys are tanky as crap. So make sure you bring the hardest hitting characters that you could possibly run here. Bring all your hard hitting pyros. Bring all your hard hitting cryos. Bring whatever you need to do. Because these guys in the berserk form are crazy. I mean, look at this. He's constantly attacking. It's so oppressive. But yeah, that is basically Chamber 3. Not really that bad. I think I'm about to finish up this fight. Yep, there we go. So now it is time to go over to floor 12. So let's just cut to that. So here we are in floor 12. This is literally the easiest floor ever. I'm not joking. This is like literally one of the easiest floors in a long time. The only hard part about this floor is literally the first boss you ever fight. And that's it. The difficulty curve right there just drops. It just drops. So, yeah. I did no resets on this floor. I did this all in one go. You could literally go into the video editing for yourself. You would see there are no splices. No splices at all. You can also check out the beating the Spiral Abyss for the first time video as well to basically prove my point. So here is the first boss of this first half. So it is the Seahorse. He has a mechanic where you need to destroy his Electro Shield. Once you destroy his Electro Shield, he becomes vulnerable and you can attack him. He does this in either one of two ways. One, you could literally just destroy the shield and he basically dies. Or two, he does this. He goes up into the air. He shoots out 3 of these statues. All you have to do is use your elemental reactions on them. And, well, pretty much he gets stunned himself. There you go. See? So now you just wail him to oblivion. And he takes a lot more damage when he is in this state. So you can literally just nuke him down and he dies. But you have a 20-second time limit, I'm pretty sure, before he puts his shield back up. So you want to make this as fast as possible. So nuke him down, nuke him down, nuke him down, nuke him down right here. And he's done. Yeah, pretty easy. And here's the second half, which is a bunch of Rift Hounds right here and 3 Pyro Abyss Mages. These are not that bad either. Just bring a healer because of the corrosion effect, but other than bringing a healer, this is literally like easy. They literally try to attack you anyway, so any attack that you do will basically hit them back too. So yeah. You can also bring in animal support to make your life 10 times easier as well, like Venti or Kazuha, which literally destroys the Rift Hound since they always keep ganging up on you. So they will basically become in the AoEs of the animal characters that I mentioned. So yeah, this is just too easy. I mean, really? After the Seahorse boss fight, this is literally it. This is where the difficulty is set. It's so easy. So yeah, I'm just finishing up the Rift Hounds here. So yeah, there we go. Here is the Pyro Abyss Mages. Bring Hydro. That's all I'm gonna say. Bring Hydro. This is the only floor where you have to bring Hydro in this floor. So yeah, just bring Hydro for this chamber, and then you could just swap it out with something else once you get the 3-star clear on this chamber. But yeah, the only reason why I brought Kokomi is because of her Hydro application and because she's a healer because of the Rift Hounds. So yeah, basically I'm back to full health already. So yeah, there's really nothing for me to say. Chamber 1, the only hard part is the Seahorse. The second half is not that bad. The only hard part is just the Pyro Abyss Mages where you have to deal with their shields fast. So anyways, here is Chamber 2 first half. Easy as crap. So easy that you can literally do this with your eyes closed. All you literally have to do is deal with 2 fish haps, which are easy to kill, and then deal with 2 robots. That's it. That's all you have to do. It's so easy. You could run Penuma reactions, by the way, on the robots to stun them, but you don't really need to because they are weak as crap. They literally die. You'll see in a moment here. So here is the one of the robots. He's literally the Gatling gun guy. And then there's the robot that runs around a lot and is tanky. But look at this. I literally defeated this guy in like 3 hits. Yeah, and then all I have to deal with now is just this big robot guy. That's literally it. So yeah, this is literally like one of the easiest chambers ever. But there is a reason why the first half is pretty easy. It's because they're trying to prep you up for the second half of this chamber. So yeah, just nuke these enemies down as fast as possible, and then you go straight to the second half, which is the robot dancing duo. Instead of the guy, it's actually the female this time, or aka side A of this fight. So in side A, there's really nothing for me to say here. She just does cryo attacks. She pushes you away with a bunch of animal damage too, but this is literally easy as crap because you could literally wail on her. The male version, which is side B, doesn't make you do that. Instead, you have to actually use Pyro or Oisia reactions. An Oisia attack just to destroy the shield. But here, there is no shield, so you can literally wail. Yeah, you can wail on this enemy, and they die. They just die. Yeah, this is literally it. They die. You could just spam as much attacks as you can. I have way too much time on this boss because of how much damage I'm dealing to this duo. So yeah, as you can see there, I only have like 50 seconds left, but I can literally do whatever I want. So I just switched to Nahida right here. About to, and then just finish this off, and there we go. Yeah, this chamber's easy. This chamber is way too easy. Compared to 4.0, yeah, this is way too easy. So easy. And here is chamber 3, which is also an easy chamber. Yeah, the only hard chamber is actually chamber 1, surprisingly. So, you have to deal with 3 enemies here. So first off is a Mirage Mage. You already know how these girls go. They are really annoying because they always teleport a lot, and they always trap you in that cage that they always put out, which is one of their skills. So yeah, just deal with them as fast as possible to go on to the next set of enemies, which are these new Fontaine Fatui members. So they just spam animal attacks, and that's basically it. They also shoot from a distance too with their canes. So yeah, they don't approach you, by the way. So you have to gather them up in a weird way. So yeah, just make them gather up in a weird way or use Venti. It doesn't really matter if you are trying to crowd control them. But dealing with them one at a time is also valuable too, since focusing them one at a time is not a bad strat, since the other one won't attack you as often as some other Fatui members. But yeah, just make quick work of them. Just kill them as fast as possible. And, well, you could just head on to the second half of this chamber. So yeah. And here's the second half. It is the most fun I have ever had in a boss fight, because you can literally make everyone Zhao because of how the boss's mechanics work. So every time he does that, yeah, the gravity is decreasing. You can literally jump and do plunge attacks. Yeah, you could spam this a lot. So yeah, have fun with that, honestly, because plunging is pretty cool. And the only plunging characters is like Kazuha and Zhao. But yeah, you can literally make everyone Zhao here and deal as much damage as you can. And since this guy is just a huge damage sponge with nothing to worry about except for that AoE ground attack, which you can just jump over anyway, you can literally just become Zhao and destroy this boss in like 30 seconds. Yeah. The only bad part is that he hits hard, but then again, you can literally jump. That's it. And if you bring a healer, it's not that big of a deal either, because you can just heal the damage back. So yeah, that's basically it for Chamber 3. Honestly, pretty easy floor. As you can see there, I have like 30 seconds left to spare. But yeah, really easy floor. Really nothing to it. I mean, what can I say? It's just way too easy. So yeah, in general, floor 12, the only hard part about floor 12 is the first half. Yeah, that's it. The first half of Chamber 1. Because the seahorse is pretty annoying since you have to deal with its shield and all. And also, it loves to fly in the air a lot, meaning that you can't attack it. While the other enemies in this floor are stationary. So yeah, you can literally just wail on them. But for the seahorse, you literally have to wait for it to come down to deal with the shields, and it's pretty annoying. So yeah. So the only takeaway of this is just beat up Chamber 1 and then just run whatever you want on the last two chambers. So yeah. That is basically it for this Spiralbus commentary video. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like down below. It basically tells me to make more Spiralbus videos. So yeah. If you do like the content on this channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Any amount of support is greatly appreciated. So thank you guys if you do subscribe. Also, turn on the notification bell if you do subscribe to the channel to not miss out on a single upload. I upload once a week, but my upload schedule is inconsistent. So turning on the notification bell will basically help you out whenever I release a new video. And comment down below, what do you think of this Spiralbus? You think it's easy? You think it's hard? Let me know in the comments down below. You think I'm over-exaggerating as to why this floor is easy? Yeah, just let me know. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the comments below. And as always, thank you guys for watching this commentary video, and I'll see you guys in the next Genshin video.